Stephan Ambrocious has ruled himself out of the World Cup. Welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, sellssi, and we're going to talk about a Ghanaian player who has dropped out of Qatar 2022. Named in the provisional squad, Ambrosius on this Instagram post has revealed he will not be available. We'll have a look at the details of it all. We're also going to talk about Akono. After he revealed what most of us have been suspecting for a very long time, there have been some reactions, and the reactions have revealed an article in which he blatantly denied during the time he was head coach that there were interferences. Why now? Why reveal it now? Does that make CK a coward? Whatever it is, we're going to discuss it today. We're also going to talk about Emmanuel Jesse. He is optimistic of making the Ghana Black Stars final squad for Qatar 2022. As usual, subscribe if you have not, click on the notification bell to get more updates. So we'll jump right into it and we'll talk about Stephan Ambrocious. But before then, keep the votes coming in. Sahara Football is going for that award of the best sports channel on YouTube. Ambrocious in this Instagram post made it known to the whole world that he will not be available for Qatar 2022. Quite unfortunate, but would he have made the final 26? I think probably, because he is one of the players who Otoado had naturalized or had made to switch nationalities. Not that that is the reason why he would have made a final cut, because FIFA is one of those examples. But Ambrosius offers something different from our other defenders. Though he was not given a chance to exhibit what he had, there was hope that he would probably make the final list. In this post here, he posted that very frustrating. Unfortunately, I'll be missing the next games. Thank you so much for all the wishes. I wish my club, CALLUPS SC, and the national team, Ghana Football, he tagged the Ghana FA official handle, all the best in the upcoming task. So he will be out, will not be at Qatar 2022. Unfortunate there for him, reduces the list now to 54. So 54, 26 will be taken from it. 26 will go to Qatar from 54. We'll see how that one goes. Ambrosius is out. He was not even part of the players I picked to join Ghana Black Stars in Qatar 2022. So probably Stephan Ambrocious will not be there, and I think I got my prediction right. So we'll see what happens on that front. My next story has to do with CK Akono and the comments coming in from his end concerning the national selection and the interferences from FA officials. Now, Sadiq Adams tweeted this after the news came out from that interview about CK Akono admitting that selection rules were in the team and that he was not fully in charge. This is from a 12th March 2021 article. He says, "I am my own man, CK Akono on Black Stars call-ups." Now, the article reads that the Black Stars coach CK Akono has denied reports that his call-ups are being influenced by the hierarchy of the FA. There have been claims in the media that the coach is often forced to pick some players of the Black Stars assignment, as the media find certain names in the various call-ups to be strange. These claims in the media went high when he invited Kwame Poku, who plays for English League 2 side Colchester United for the AFCON qualifiers against South Africa and Sao Tome and Principe. Responding to those claims after announcing his squad for the upcoming friendlies and Ivory Coast friendlies with Morocco and Ivory Coast, CK Akono stated that nobody has been forcing any player on him. He added that he only consults other stakeholders before naming the squad to the general public. "I'm the coach and I'm the one in charge of the call-up, but I do consult with other stakeholders like my assistant, but I take the final decision," he told the press. This is quite interesting considering what has come out now. I think CK Akono, in my opinion, if you were going to be quiet when we needed you to stand up and make it known what was going on and make the right decisions, there's no point in coming out now to make it. That just makes you some sort of coward, because you wanted your job security and your money. That is why you did not stand up and say it. So why are you saying it now? Because you are free from the shackles of the job? Is that why you are now saying it? What do we do with this information? There's nothing really we can do. At the time, if you had stepped down because you felt there was interferences, probably that would have led to a shakeup. But if you were going to keep quiet, why not maintain the same energy, in my opinion, and not let us know what happened? I find it quite interesting when Sadiq Adams posted this article, and it was really interesting. So does that mean that when we ask Otuado who makes the call up or whoever is in charge, and they tell us that they are their own man, they are only thinking of their job security, and that might not necessarily be the truth? Well, what do you think of CK Akono coming out and the reactions coming in this previous article that he told the press that he was in charge and no one forces players on him? He's saying something different now. Quite interesting. Final story has to do with Emmanuel Jesse, who is hopeful that he will be named in the final 26 for Ghana at Qatar 2022. Now, the Spezia captain Jesse is hoping to be named to Ghana's final squad for the World Cup, despite currently nursing an injury. The forward is part of the preliminary squad and hopes to be named in the final 26 that will travel to Qatar for the tournament. Jesse has a muscle problem and missed Spezia's 2-1 defeat to AC Milan last Saturday. He will miss Spezia's games against Udinese and Verona before the World Cup break. The 28-year-old is expected to recover before the start of the tournament and will be available for Ghana if he's invited by Otuado. The versatile player last played for Ghana in 2021 and was not invited to the 2021 African Cup of Nations, which was held early this year in Cameroon. He has made just 3 appearances for the Black Stars since his debut in March 2021 in the African Cup of Nations qualifying round match against South Africa. Jesse, who has recorded just 1 assist in 12 appearances for struggling Spezia this season in Serie A, will be hoping to make the final squad. The final squad will be announced by November 14th, the deadline that was given by FIFA for final lists to be submitted. Other countries have submitted their own, including Brazil, which has caused a frenzy on social media. The World Cup will start on November 20th, with Ghana taking on Portugal on 24th of November. So Emmanuel Jesse there, hopeful to be part of Ghana's team in Qatar, despite nursing an injury. So some of the players having a niggle here and there, looking to get in. I'm not thinking Jesse can make it, but we'll see what happens on that front. So that has been it for today. Reactions to CK Akono and his admission of interferences in player call-ups. Ambrosius ruled out of Qatar 2022, official from him himself. And Jesse hopeful of getting into Qatar. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.